What's up everyone? Welcome back to your channel name. Today we're diving into the top 5 muscle building mistakes that beginners make and most importantly, how you can avoid them. If you're serious about getting results and building muscle, these tips are crucial. So stick around, we've all been there. Stepping into the gym for the first time, feeling that fire to transform our bodies. But let me tell you, there's more to it than just lifting heavy weights. You gotta be smart about it. In this video, I'm breaking down the most common pitfalls that can hold you back from reaching your full potential. We're talking about the mistakes that can lead to injuries, plateaus, and straight-up frustration. But don't worry, I'm not just gonna leave you hanging, I'm gonna show you exactly how to avoid these mistakes and set yourself up for success. Alright, let's jump right into mistake number 1, lifting too heavy, too soon. Now I get it. You see those guys at the gym throwing around massive weight, and you think that's the key to getting big, but trust me, it's not worth it, especially when you're just starting out. Here's the thing, when you're new to lifting, your body isn't used to the stress. Your muscles, tendons, and even your nervous system are still adapting. If you try to lift more than your body can handle, you're putting yourself at serious risk of injury, and believe me, an injury will set you back way further than taking it slow and steady. Not only that, but lifting too heavy with poor form actually prevents you from building muscle effectively. You see, when you lift weights, you want to make sure you're targeting the specific muscle group you're working on. But when you're struggling to control the weight, other muscles jump in to compensate, and you end up working the wrong muscles, or not fully engaging the target muscles. So, what should you do instead? It's simple. Start with a weight that challenges you, but allows you to maintain perfect form throughout the entire exercise. Focus on feeling the muscle working, and don't be afraid to start light. Remember, it's better to master the movement with lighter weight and gradually increase the load as you get stronger. Think of it like building a house. You wouldn't start with the roof, right? You need a solid foundation first. And that's exactly what we're doing here. We're building a solid foundation of strength with proper form, and gradually increasing the weight as we progress. Trust me, I've been there. I've made the mistake of trying to lift too heavy too soon, and it only led to setbacks. But once I started focusing on proper form and progressive overload, that's when I saw real results. Alright, moving on to mistake number 2, and this one goes hand in hand with the first one, neglecting form. Now, I can't stress this enough. Good form is everything when it comes to building muscle effectively and safely. It's the difference between making progress and hitting a plateau, or worse, getting injured. Think of your body like a machine. When all the parts are working together in sync, the machine runs smoothly and efficiently. But when one part is out of whack, it throws the whole system off. That's what happens when you lift weights with poor form. You're basically throwing your body out of alignment, and that's when injuries happen. Not only that, but when your form is off, you're not fully engaging the target muscles. You're basically cheating yourself out of gains. It's like trying to drive a car with the parking brake on. You might eventually get to your destination, but it's going to take a lot longer and require a lot more effort. So, how do you ensure good form? First and foremost, leave your ego at the door. Don't worry about what other people in the gym are lifting. Focus on yourself and your own form. If you need to lower the weight to maintain proper technique, do it. It's better to lift lighter with good form than to lift heavier with bad form. Second, pay attention to your body. Are you feeling the muscle working? Are there any pain points? If something doesn't feel right, stop and adjust your form. Don't try to push through pain. And finally, don't be afraid to ask for help. If you're not sure if you're performing an exercise correctly, ask a trainer or a more experienced lifter for guidance. They can help you fine-tune your technique and ensure you're getting the most out of your workouts. Remember, building muscle is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about consistency, dedication, and most importantly, doing things the right way. So, prioritize form over weight, and you'll be amazed at the results you can achieve. Chapter 3. Not having a structured plan. Let's move on to mistake number 3. And this one's a big one, not having a structured plan. You see, walking into the gym without a clear idea of what you're going to do is like going to the grocery store on an empty stomach without a shopping list. You end up wandering around aimlessly, grabbing whatever looks good at the moment, and ultimately leaving with a bunch of junk you don't need. The same goes for your workouts. If you don't have a plan, you're more likely to waste time, skip muscle groups, and just go through the motions without really challenging yourself. This leads to inconsistent workouts, slower progress, and ultimately, frustration. So, what does a structured workout plan look like? It's actually simpler than you might think. First, you need to identify your goals. Are you looking to build overall muscle mass, increase strength, improve endurance? Once you know your goals, you can start to create a plan that aligns with them. Next, you need to choose exercises that target all the major muscle groups. This includes your chest, back, legs, shoulders, arms, and core. Don't neglect any muscle group, as this can lead to imbalances and increase your risk of injury. You also need to consider the frequency, intensity, and volume of your workouts. How many days a week are you going to train? How many sets and reps will you do for each exercise? What weight will you lift? These are all important factors to consider when creating a structured plan. And lastly, don't forget to track your progress. This will help you stay motivated, identify what's working and what's not, and make adjustments to your plan as needed. Remember, a well-structured workout plan is like a roadmap to success. It provides you with direction, keeps you accountable, and helps you stay on track to reach your fitness goals. So take the time to plan your workouts, and you'll be amazed at the difference it makes. Chapter 4: Overtraining without adequate recovery. Alright, let's talk about mistake number 4, overtraining without adequate recovery. Now this is a common mistake among beginners who are eager to see results and think that more is always better. But the truth is, muscles don't grow when you're working out, they grow when you're resting and recovering. You see, when you lift weights, you're actually creating tiny tears in your muscle fibers. This is a normal part of the muscle building process. But in order for those tears to repair and grow back stronger, your body needs time to recover. When you're constantly pushing your body without giving it a break, you're essentially preventing your muscles from fully recovering. This can lead to overtraining, which can manifest in a number of ways, including decreased performance, increased risk of injury, fatigue and low energy levels, and loss of motivation. So how do you prevent overtraining? It's all about finding the right balance between training and recovery. Here are a few tips. Listen to your body. If you're feeling sore, tired, or run down, take a rest day or opt for a lighter workout. Get enough sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Sleep is crucial for muscle recovery and growth. Prioritize nutrition. Fuel your body with the right nutrients, including protein, carbohydrates, and healthy fats. Incorporate rest days into your workout plan. Give your muscles at least 1 to 2 days of rest per week. Consider active recovery. Engage in low-impact activities on your rest days, such as walking, swimming, or yoga. Remember, recovery is just as important as training when it comes to building muscle, so don't neglect it. Listen to your body, prioritize rest, and you'll be amazed at how much better you feel and how much faster you progress. Chapter 5: Ignoring nutrition. And finally, let's talk about mistake number 5, ignoring nutrition. Now I'm sure you've heard the saying, abs are made in the kitchen, not the gym. Well, the same goes for building muscle. You can work out as hard as you want, but if your nutrition is not on point, you're not going to see the results you're looking for. Think of your body like a car. You can have the most powerful engine in the world, but if you don't put the right fuel in it, it's not going to run at its best. The same goes for your body. You need to fuel it with the right nutrients in order to support muscle growth and repair. So, what does a muscle-building diet look like? First and foremost, you need to make sure you're eating enough calories. Muscle growth requires energy, and if you're not consuming enough calories, your body will start breaking down muscle tissue for fuel. Next, you need to make sure you're getting enough protein. Protein is essential for building and repairing muscle tissue. Aim for 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight per day. You also need to make sure you're getting enough carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are your body's primary source of energy. They help replenish glycogen stores, which are depleted during exercise. Aim for 2 to 3 grams of carbohydrates per pound of body weight per day. And finally, don't forget about healthy fats. Healthy fats are important for hormone production, cell function, and overall health. Aim for 0.4 to 0.5 grams of healthy fats per pound of body weight per day. In addition to these macronutrients, you also need to make sure you're getting enough micronutrients, such as vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. These nutrients play a vital role in overall health and can help support muscle growth and recovery. Remember, nutrition is just as important as training when it comes to building muscle. So, fuel your body with the right nutrients, and you'll be amazed at the results you can achieve. And there you have it, guys, the top 5 muscle building mistakes beginners make, and more importantly, how to avoid them. Remember, building muscle takes time and consistency, so stay patient and keep pushing forward. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below with any questions or topics you'd like me to cover next. See you in the next video.